this country has been preparing to put in place the necessary systems, structures, and legal frameworks to implement recognition of prior learning. And for the entire past 2-3 years, that is what we have been doing. Now we are entering a new phase of really rollout. And to start the rollout, we have started by building capacity of the critical players in the implementation of recognition of prior learning. So this workshop is here to train the capacity of principals of our national polytechnics and technical training institutions on how to institutionalize and roll out recognition of prior learning in Kenya. So we have over 60 participants comprising of principals and RPL coordinators in the TVET institutions. The purpose is to commence the rollout of recognition of prior learning in the entire TVET sector. This is one of the series of workshops, capacity building workshops we have organized across the country to build capacity and at the same time sensitize, create awareness and publicity about recognition of prior learning, identify who are the beneficiaries, explain the process of recognition of prior learning, and also explain the state of preparedness by our country and our institutions to roll out recognition of prior learning. We have institutions who are mandated by different acts to play specific roles in the implementation of recognition of prior learning. And with me here, we have the TVET associations called CATI, Executive Council. They will also be explaining to us the level of preparedness. And so with those remarks, I invite the chair, representative of the chair, CATI, to explain to this meeting the level of preparedness and why they are here today. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes, and actually the purpose of recognition of prior learning is to address the challenge we have had as a country. As you realize, Kenyan economy is predominantly private sector driven, meaning the people who are driving it have skills, have competences, but they do not have corresponding qualifications. And yet they are the best in their respective skill areas. So the aim of this policy is to provide access to the people who may have been disadvantaged in one way or another. They were not able to attain formal learning, were not able to afford education and training. Some of them are even refugees who may have run away from their countries. So the aim is just give them an optional pathway to attainment of a qualification so that we promote their employability and even allow them to move beyond Kenya and seek employment in the region and outside this country. And another opportunity is to offer them access to progress in learning so that they are able to advance and attain the highest level of qualifications.
And the TVET institutions will form the basis of the connection of many people who are out there in Juakali and other areas so that they can reach these TVET institutions to request for recognition of qualifications of the skills that they have. We have almost 260 operational TVET institutions in all our constituencies, and it will be easy for anyone to approach a public TVET institution or a private public TVET institution who would want his qualifications registered and recognized for a qualification that is well registered with Kenya National Qualifications Authority. We want to say, as public TVET institutions, we are ready and we are willing to implement this very important government policy so that our country can have a good pool, a good mass of young men and women who will help the development of this country.